power forward. Standing 6'11", number 8, Channing Frye. Number 12, forward 6'9" from Tennessee, Tobias Harris. Number 5, guard 6'4" from Indiana, Victor Oladipo. Number 9, center from USC, Ned Vujovic. Starting at point, standing 6'2", number 19, Kid. Once again, your Orlando Magic.
Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. By my side, Steve Kerr and Clark Miller. Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. But the bad news is there is no basketball. There is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby. This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. Here in Orlando, it's interconference basketball as the Magic look to defend home court at the Amway Center. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Well, loss or no loss, that was a fantastic game, Clark. They can be proud of the way they battled at least.
I suppose, but Steve, it still was a really heartbreaking loss. I mean, you hate to lose in overtime. No matter how hard you played, it still leaves you very empty and disappointed when you come up short.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Ginobili and Leonard on the wings. Boris Diaw is out there with Duncan. And it's Parker in at the point.
Boris Diaw, pretty unique player in the NBA. Came into the league as a passing point forward, but became a small forward and then really a four. But he's a crafty passer and he can score a little bit from the outside. Very difficult player to guard. Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. And you look at Diaw playing before. Some have criticized his conditioning, but he has the size to hold his ground, that's for sure, on the low block.
Yeah, you can't move him out of there. He's a good post defender because he's strong and smart. Not as good moving in space, though. Lacks a little lateral quickness. And he's a below-average rebounder, so it's good to pair him with somebody that does glass eating.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. No good from the Kid. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against Miami.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
Now here's Duncan. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami. 6 to shoot. Duncan with a screen on Harris. Diaw, the screen. Parker. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And what that game came down to, guys, was their ability to use that three-point shot so effectively.
The work they did on the perimeter was absolutely outstanding. Way too much for that defense to be able to handle.
And here is Parker after the three-pointer from the Kid. Here's Duncan. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
Orlando trailing here.
Well, Spurs head coach Greg Popovich, so smart, a former foreign intelligence officer during the Cold War. If he's tight-lipped with the media. Maybe that's the reason why.
Now Parker, after the missed three from the kid. It's Ginobili with the drive. Now here's Fry, averaging 8 points a game. The pass to the kid. Goes up on the high post. That's good. The kid's got 7.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Now here's Ginobili. Against Miami, he was really on his game. Kicks it to Duncan. Clock at 4. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's the screen. Here's the kid. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Parker's shot is off.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Oh!
Look out!
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
San Antonio with the ball after the Magic pick up 2.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Here's the kid. He's covered by Leonard. Here's the kid. And again, it's Orlando converted.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
So Orlando going with the group. Nicholson's checked in for Vucevic. Gordon comes in for Channing Frye. Harkless is checked in for Harris. And it's Payton in for Victor Oladipo. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Anderson, he's checked in for Duncan. Bellinelli comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Joseph in for Parker. Green with the ball. Now guarded by the kid. Puts it up. The shot misses. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Joseph. Covered by Payton. Anderson, a screen on Payton. Joseph dishes to Diaw. To the wing right side. Poke loose. And Joseph kicks to Bellinelli. And the shot is long.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Green. He dishes it to Anderson. Feeds it to Joseph. Diaw, the screen. Joseph, the pass to Anderson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's the kid. A three-pointer is right on target. The kid's got 12. And so the first quarter is in the books. Orlando out.
The end of the...
Second about ready to get underway. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Orlando.
Well, Kevin, in the first half of play, they're really closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Green. Bellinelli is out there with Anderson. Then there's Boris Diaw, and it's Joseph in at the 1 spot. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The kid in their last game against the Pistons was just phenomenal. He finished with 42 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance, Clark, here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kelloggian. Is that a word? We can use that word, can't we?
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Let's just say he was really good.
Well, Kawhi Leonard drafted 15th overall Clark back in 2011. The pick acquired from the Indiana Pacers in a trade for George Hill.
And you know, at the time, Manu Ginobili said that he really didn't agree with the trade, made him angry. He had a real strong relationship with George Hill and liked his game. I'm sure a lot of Spurs fans felt the same way, but even as Hill remains a heck of a player, the Spurs fans have to be happy. As a matter of fact, they are ecstatic with what Kawhi Leonard has been able to do and what he looks like he's going to do for many years to come.
San Antonio with the ball after the miss from the kid. 6 to shoot. Right side Green. Here's Mills, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Orlando leading by 7.
And Leonard has been a great fit with the Spurs culture. Quiet, low maintenance, hardworking, not one for all the glitz and the glamour. He owns one watch, they say. Just focused on basketball, not the lifestyle that he before. Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
Vucevic checked in for Gordon. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Ginobili's checked in.
And you talk about Leonard's work ethic. Instilled in him from his late father, lost tragically when Kawhi was only 16 years old. But his father used to put him to work at his car wash, made him run hills, and really embedded in him the value of hard work. And his dad's influence and legacy lives on in Kawhi.
Ginobili misses. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Goes up on the wing, and that one is good from the kid. The kid's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Channing Frye's checked in for the Magic. Victor Oladipo comes in for the kid. And now let's bring up. And we've reached halftime in this one. Magic lead by.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, you haven't seen much work put in.
The second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
Well, I love his tenacity defensively. The way he plays at that end of the floor, it's been a major factor here in this game.
And as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance and uncomfortable.
At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Frye and Vucevic are the power forward and center. And it's the kid in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando. Ginobili outside. Diaw, the screen. Oladipo against Ginobili. Releases from 15, and that's collected by the kid.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here. What is insane about the Spurs and how successful they are as a franchise is that in their entire franchise history, they've only missed the playoffs 4 times. That is absolutely remarkable.
It's Ginobili outside, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Ginobili's got it back down to single digits for the Spurs. Here's the kid, covered by Parker. Here's the kid. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Parker dishes to Duncan. Ginobili against Vucevic. Here's Diaw. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Parker kicks to Ginobili. Diaw, the screen. Back to Parker from deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound. The Kids got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
We've got a moment now to see how the Magic are doing in the NBA rankings right now. First in three-point shooting, third in opponent points per game, and they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
And you look at those numbers, and what obviously stands out is first in the league in three-point shooting. That's amazing. They've just done a nice job of spacing the floor, getting good looks for their shooters out there, and really passing the ball unselfishly.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Gordon's checked in for Fry. And Maurice Harkless subbed in for Tobias Harris. Tim Duncan, Clark, one of the premier post practitioners in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a handful. Long, crafty, skilled, can finish with either hand. I mean, he's got just about every shot that you need to be effective down there.
So that's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well. And a quick review here looking at some numbers for Ginobili. He's averaging 15 points per game and 4 assists. I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output, and you know he's always looking to push himself.
And that's what the best players do, Steve. You play with one of the all-time greats in Michael Jordan. Nothing comes easy in the NBA against top talent, night in and night out. And I think the way he's been playing shows he's been working a lot on different aspects of his game.
And Duncan evolving his game along with the Spurs offense. Now, as often as you see him posting up, he'll get his shots from pick and roll action or off quick cuts to the rim. He's got that kind of versatility.
And again, it goes in for him. Good shot from the Kid. The Kids got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And Parker, here we go. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Parker outside. Leonard on the wing. Duncan with the screen for Leonard. A second chance effort. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, you just marvel at the versatility of Duncan. You know, he's able to play center, but can play next to another center and splitter and still space the floor with that reliable face-up jumper. Boy, quite a luxury for the Spurs, not just in his skill set, but his character and leadership is Hall of Fame caliber too.
Down low, here's Ginobili. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Ginobili's got 5.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
That's good.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Duncan high post. The dish to Parker. Great tee that time from the Kid.
Good rebound there, but overall, they're getting outworked on the glass.
Steve, I think that's what you'd expect, seeing what the score is.
Jacks up a 3. That's good. The Kid's got 29 in the game.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
Parker outside. Duncan against Gordon. Dishes it to Parker. Back to Duncan. Spurs passing it around. And that one's good. Parker.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Ginobili the pass to Parker. Here's Diaw. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. For the Magic, Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Peyton in for Victor Oladipo. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Anderson, he's checked in for Duncan. Green comes in for Leonard. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Parker. Diaw with the steal. Here's Anderson. No luck. Great D that time from Payton. Pass to the kid. Three-pointer. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. That's now 32 points for the kid.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Bellinelli connects in the foul line jumper.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Orlando out in front, up by 50. Here's Joseph. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the 4th quarter. Green is out there with Anderson. Then there's Bellinelli. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Diaw in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Anderson. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Fry. Fry's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Anderson outside. Takes the 3. Shot is no good. The Magic go the other way with it. Here's the kid. Fires the 3. And he gets the bucket. The Kid's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Magic.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
You can't get in a much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Here's Nicholson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Orlando.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
You also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they've challenged virtually every shot in the paint.
And the Magic making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Anderson. Leonard comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And Parker subbed in for Joseph. It's hauled in by Harris. Magic leading by 20. Passes to the kid. From the wing. Nicholson kicks to Fry. And the 3 ball is good.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Parker dishes to Diaw. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
No good from the kid.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
And Green gets it to go.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Orlando's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. No good from the kid. Spurs trail by 18. Green kicks to Parker. Oladipo against Duncan. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Orlando making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Green. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Oladipo, the pass to the kid. Out to the wing. It's tipped. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Parker. Soft touch off the glass.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
That's good. And it's 37 points for the kid.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
Parker drives in, and it's San Antonio with another. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's the kid. Count the bucket. The kid's got 39.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Parker outside. In low to Duncan.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes.
And it's good on the assist by Parker. And that's now 10 points for Duncan.
They're looking significantly better now, but still a long way to go to get all the way back into this.
Well, at least the effort's there now. It had been sorely lacking early.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for the kid. He's got 39 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is raining down the threes, guys. You know how much I love to see this. Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Ginobili.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together, one setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
With the shot. Another miss by Orlando.
You know, when the shot's not there for you, you've just got to recognize it, move the ball on.
Yeah, I think he had tunnel vision right there. His only thought was to shoot it, no matter what else was going on.
Diaw, the screen. Parker dishes to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. It's Parker with the drive. That is good.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
The clock ticks down, and this is going to be a solid victory here for the Magic.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
And that was a huge advantage. The free throw game always a significant barometer in terms of who wins and loses.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
Boy, I like the way they responded and made adjustments from their first meeting this year, which they lost, and came out tonight with a mission to finish off with a 1-1 season record against the Spurs.
And what a huge standout performance it was for the kid. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on defense that put them in the driver's seat.
And he makes the first. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group now. Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Gordon comes in for Channing Frye. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Tobias Harris. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Oladipo. Peyton, he's checked in for... And so...
Hey, Coach, how you doing, man?
Good.
Oh, come on, man. I know you since I was 12 years old. I know something wrong. So what's up?
Forget it. You know, you're a professional athlete in the middle of the season. You got enough to worry about.
Man, bump all that, man. You family, Coach. What's going on?
All right. Engineers from the county said the gym at the school has structural damage that, quote, poses a significant threat to the public. Until such a time repairs can be made, the structure must be shut down, unquote.
Hold on. They want to close the gym? Our gym?
Unless we get a sudden infusion of cash. Look, it hurts to ask, but if you could contribute financially, you know, the coaches, faculty, the kids, we'd really appreciate it. We wouldn't have to go across town and play at that rec center. Heck, we could, you know, name the gym after you. What do you think?
Coach, there was a time when I ain't have anything. You brought me into your home, your heart, and your team. I'm more than happy to help out any way I can, and that includes financially.
I'm so proud of you. The man you've become. Thank you.
Hey, Coach, no problem. I got you. Forever.
See you later.
Call you later.
So that's how it is, huh? What the heck is this?
Yo, what are you doing with my phone, man? You ain't my mom.
What are you doing giving up on this team planning your next season before this season is even over?
Chill, man. This just idle talk. You know how agents are. They always trying to feel involved. I ain't giving up on nothing. For real. Hey, I know this team gave me my first shot, and I'm gonna keep working my tail off for them until they tell me to go away. All right? I'm here with y'all.
All right. Just make sure you don't leave no bonehead texts out in public where everybody can see them.